found out that, well, our dispatcher, she said they'll be taking a few photos, which we didn't think nothing of because we've seen plenty of, you know, on their website and that. During safety meetings, they'll snap some pictures of the guys and stuff sitting in there. But no, that's not what it was. It wasn't photos. It was another video. So I don't know how much into that I can go because they're obviously working on that still. But yeah, so Donna and I were in another one of their videos. And about 4 or 5 of the other drivers, I think. And then they also, I think, done some with the mechanics and a couple of the other people too. So we'll be in another video here. And I'll see if we can get permission to post it up again when it comes up. Let you guys see it. I think it's...
the last one he said's got over 10,000 views already.
Yeah, he said that one's hit over 10,000 already. And that was just on Facebook. So, yeah, so it's gotten viewed a lot. If any of you haven't seen that one, I'll post a link up there for you so you can go look at it. So anyway, we got our safety meeting all done. And we can have pets now. Yay.
So if anybody was saying, oh, we can't go there, we can't accept pets, well,
you can now have pets. They've got a few
stipulations.
Yeah, a few stipulations. I think Chris said that one of them was a weight limit. We don't know what any of that is yet. We talked to HR and they're going to send us the information, or they're going to let us know when the information's available. But there's going to be a weight limit and I believe a deposit, he said too. And I don't know what the other thing was. It wasn't, I don't think it was any big deal. Which I don't have a problem with that, with the deposit and that. And I'm sure that's just so that if your dog tears up the truck while you're out of it, it's only fair. You should have to pay for it. I mean, Chris shouldn't be left with the expense of that. It was your pet that did it. So we're perfectly cool with having to pay deposit. But when we get the information on, you know, the deposit and that, we'll let you guys know. You know, and then if any of you were interested in coming here but didn't because of the pets, well, there you go. We got a company-wide raise. I believe 2 cents more per mile. I'll take it. So I told Don, I said, you know, every penny's a penny. So we got, company-wide 2 cent per mile raise, which goes into effect on our next paycheck. So that was pretty cool. They got, 250 new trailers coming. I think he said they got 125 left or something like that to come in. Like 40 brand new Kenworths coming in, I think he said. A mix of automatics and manuals. So there you go. If anybody was interested in coming here but didn't want to because of the automatics, he did say they were a mix of autos and manuals. To be T680s, I'm pretty sure, because that's what they're running now. Got 40 of those coming in. Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
We were off for 2 weeks. Did you tell them that already? We were off for 2 weeks.
Well, I did on the other video, but yeah, that was, you guys saw the last video. Yeah, we've been off for 2 weeks. Trying to get our daughter straightened out. We did, but we didn't. You know, of course, we're off for 2 weeks, and then her gastrointestinal doctor calls on Friday, you know, right when we're getting ready to go back. He calls on Friday and says, hey, this medicine's not doing what I expect it to be doing by this point, because she had been on it for 3 weeks. So we want to change her medicine and possibly start infusions. It's like, you know, we even told them when we took the time off, we said we're going to be off for 2 weeks, so we need to get everything taken care of during this time period. They waited till the last day and then decided they wanted to change her medicine and possibly start infusions on her. So we don't know. We did get her on a, you know, pretty decent diet now, so she's keeping food down. Some other issues that you have with ulcerative colitis have been cut in half.
Well, we got her schooling taken care of, but she started school on Friday, and that was a disaster.
Yeah, it was an absolute disaster.
It's not going to work. So we've been working with the school to get her into online schooling so she can still graduate and do all the school activities.
So she'll be switching over to online schooling here in the next week or so. Yeah, that way she don't have to deal with, I don't know how many of you know anything about UC, but if you don't and you're interested, you can go read about it. But there's one particular issue that you have with that disease that makes school kind of it's under control, or if you're in remission, you could definitely go to school. But with hers being so out of whack right now, it's just impossible. And she's a really good student on her GPAs. I think it's 3.8. So we don't want her missing school.
It's her senior year.
And it's her senior year, yeah. And she's already set up to go to college after, so we don't want her to not graduate because of this issue. So, yeah. And we can thank Hummer for that. That's why she's going to college. Because anywhere else we worked in the past, she would not have had that option. So, yeah, we're able to put her through college. So I love that.
Yeah. Grateful for Hummer for allowing us to take the time after only being there for what, 5-6 months.
Yeah.
Letting us take the time to be with her during this.
And we told Chris that too today, right to his face. You know, we told him we don't know what else to say besides thank you. But I mean, it's really appreciative that he's allowing this to happen.
The only thing we can do, I mean, honestly, is get their name out there for them, because I mean, I don't know how else to thank them. I mean,
yeah, it's just our way of.
There's nothing else we can do. I mean, but they've just been amazing.
But you know what blew my mind was this morning at the safety meeting, which we've never been to one of their safety meetings, but this morning at the safety meeting, the first thing Chris does is he has you say your name, where you're from, and how long you worked for Hummer. And I was blown away.
We were the only ones in there under 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, everybody in there was like 20 years and 15 years and 17 years. And yeah, we were, when I said 6 months, I was like, geez, I felt horrible.
Yeah.
Because everybody else in the whole, I mean, there was a lot of us in there, and everybody had been there for, you know, just years and years. And I was like, wow, I mean, it's just amazing how long people have been there. So, you know, I know we say good things about them, but we don't really know that much about them because we haven't been there that long. But obviously something's going on the right, you know, the right way there for people to be there that long. Yeah. So we are back. We've got a General Mills load on right now. Picked up in Cedar Rapids. We are heading out to San Francisco area. I will tell you that much. So yeah, that's the plan right now. We're over by Des Moines now. We got a really late start with the safety meeting and everything else. Jeez, we didn't get out of there till like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Time we got over to General Mills, we got out there, I think it was like 2 o'clock, something like that. So we're really behind, which really stinks, because when we get out to California, we don't deliver until Wednesday, which is going to make it a nightmare for parking, because we're not going to get there until in the evening. If anybody's been to California,
they have to reserve a spot.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to pay for parking tomorrow, because man, it's going to be a pain to get a parking spot now. Hey guys, we are in Nebraska. Just switching drivers. Just out walking around, trying to get a little bit of exercise. I'm stiff today. Arms are sore, my legs are sore. I don't know why. I hope I'm not getting sick. Donna's over there throwing garbage away. See her? Oh, hey, look what we got. We got these at the safety meeting today too. We've been wanting those for a long time. Got the truck washed. We washed it at home yesterday, Sunday afternoon. I just bought one of those big, long, extended poles and just washed it right there at the house. So I said, sometimes when you go to these pilots and these other places, I don't know, it seems like such a waste for the company to have to pay, because they do such a crappy job sometimes. So if I can do it myself, I'd rather just do it myself anyway. So anyway, like I said, we're in Nebraska, we're swapping drivers, and then we'll get going again. I'm just out walking around the truck trying to get some exercise. And we got another one on this side. And these are nice. These are really nice. We've wanted these since we started there. If you remember at Curry's, we had to buy them ourselves and put them on the truck. They told us today at the safety meeting they've had quite a few people requesting them that are team, so they went and got some. So yeah, that's really nice. I like it. We've always worried about that. See this dirt right here? We had to drive through rain this morning. It slung dust up or dirt up on the truck. Ugh. So now I gotta go around and wipe it down.